Welcome in, everyone, to this presentation of the National Football League on EA Sports. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the New Orleans Saints and the Carolina Panthers. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. Greg, it's that time of the year. A little bit more urgency. The calendar page turns to November. We kind of know who the good teams are. The midpoint of the NFL season, always a great time to take a step back and look ahead to what's down the road for us.
Yeah, no doubt. And I always felt, even as a player, that you never really knew how good you were as a team or how good everyone else around the league was until you kind of got to this point in the year. November, December football. That's really where teams separate themselves from the pack, and that's where playoff pictures start to unravel. That's where there's a little bit more clarity between the haves and the have-nots. And this is when NFL football gets fun. Holidays are coming. Playoff pictures are unfolding. It is a blast.
So the Saints ready to go to work on offense for the first time. Leading this offense, their veteran quarterback.
All right, so I've kind of deep dove into some of my formations, things like that. And
the best teams in
I'm
the
changing
NFL,
a couple
Mike,
of things
they
here
can
or
win
there.
close games, and they can win different style games. You're not going to blow people out consistently in the NFL. The league is just too good and has too much parity. But the teams that are the best in one-score games, they're often the ones finding themselves in the best position.
So we're going to switch it to the 25 and 10. We're going to try and see how that works. And, I've also went through my formations and changed a couple of things. And, again, we'll see how it works.
Here we go.
Yeah, I went through every single play, every single formation, kind of got the people that I wanted in to the specific positions, the specific spots. I made a couple changes on defense, made a couple changes on offense.
You mentioned just how loud
just trying to
get
things going in
this building,
honed in, trying to get
to
better, switching things to default. I think was really hurting my defense.
On the first play of the game, this crowd's only going to get louder, and man, we could feel it all the way up here in the booth.
Like example on this mid blitz,
they come up on second and long.
I've changed Agnew for Shelby. I think Shelby's going to be a better blitzer. We should have better angles on our defensive players.
He's out of bounds, and that's going to set up a third down.
Just try to make little changes here or there,
He'll drop to throw. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And he'll be taken down.
Should be a good game. They're 6-1. Saints are 6-1, and it's always
you don't see 3rd and 17
to see New Orleans in town.
Often. First down. They'll try to get the running game going.
Good job, big guy.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage.
Oh, little baby.
Might have even lost a yard there.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
18 Cardinal.
Now they'll set up to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And he's going to get there. He got the first down.
Oh, McMillan got hurt. That sucks.
But that'll keep this drive rolling. They'll stop it here. We have an injured Saint on the play. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line.
He just shuts that middle down. Love it.
1-yard gain. Brings up second.
It's when our kind of base-ish defense.
Here's 2nd and 9.
Ready, 70, Timberwolf.
He'll look to throw. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. Down to the 10.
That was just a clusterfuck in the middle. I think our defense did play better there, to be honest. They were covering better there. Okay, I'm getting out of that.
That his second TD catch of the season.
That was just everyone clumped up, and he just was able to get out of it. They're not going to score very much on us.
Extra point by Patterson
At least
is
I hope not.
good. The Saints will take a 7-0 lead.
Yeah, I think the last game I played, they did that same play where just like they threw it like in a clump of people, and the receiver just kind of
the kicks away.
was able to squeeze his way out of it.
This taken in at the 8-yard line.
I think Sitton's returned like three kickoffs.
Across the 30. The Panthers now ready to get to work on offense for the first time.
So in fact, on our pistol
offense,
formations, I've taken Ringer out.
Everyone loves to dive into whether a
taken
bye
Ringer
comes
out,
at a good time, a
and I
bad
put
time,
Aaron
and I
on
really
him.
just think it's a
And
matter of perspective.
so we can,
Here we
maybe
got a
use
team
him
that
for
was
passing
hot.
more.
They were rolling multiple wins going into their bye week, and I can tell you what, the energy around that building, going into a bye, know you're playing really good ball, it
But
makes
we're gonna
that
pass
week
to
a
Oregon
lot
right
better, certainly, than the alternative.
There we go.
Quick throw.
That should work a lot better for us with our
It's
short
caught.
passing.
And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken
He's not as good of a
down.
blocker as Ringer is, but he's pretty close.
At the 36-yard line.
Get this weak side end over here on this.
Here's a first carry for
Beautiful
the
run.
running back. He'll turn
Should be a
this
pretty good
into a
game, to
gain
be
of
honest,
about 4.
overall.
It's going to lead to 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this
inches?
game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
They'll go. It's Swift. And he's not going to get there.
Who let their guy
Defense was
through?
ready for it.
Who let their guy through?
And they stuff him on 4th down.
Hold on. They let 2 or 3 guys through there. So linebacker got through. Yeah, Ringer let his guy through. Ringer's really who let his guy through.
You know, Mike,
is what
I'm
that is,
all
man.
for being aggressive. There
That
are
is what that is,
definitely
man.
times where you have to go for it on your side of the field. I'm just not sure if at this point in the game, this was one of them.
That's out to the
Oh, that's my fault.
and it's complete.
That was my fault. I was hitting the
And
fucking
he'll be out
hit
of
stick for
bounds
something stupid. Like
inside the 30-yard line.
I was using the R stick to like move
It's
over.
a gain of 12 there.
That was my fault.
First down,
That was
New
completely
Orleans.
my fault. Actually.
So the rule of thumb, so often when you call these play-action passes,
I'm gonna
Mike, is that
actually,
the guy you fake it to, he tends to be wide open more often than not.
Fuck him up here.
It's exactly the case here. Dump it off to the back in
Agnew.
the flat, and he does the rest.
Or first. Oh,
Oh,
that,
they smack him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike, you never go broke taking a profit. And give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. Out comes Riley Patterson.
so that
to
running back
try
caught
the
that
field
short
goal.
pass, and I put my
This one from 39 yards out.
my guy's covering
Patterson's kick
5
is
at the
good.
5-yard mark there.
And the
He's still-
Saints will extend
open.
to a
I think I'd like to look at
10-0 lead.
We're gonna hone this in.
Is now 10-0.
This is where you make adjustments. Middle of the.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They'll begin here on the ground. Not much happening there. Just a short gain. From the 23, here's 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
They'll look to throw. A quick throw. That's complete on the slant. And they'll bring him
Just got to make a
down,
play
but
on,
not till
make
he
plays
gets
on
to the
defense, and just get in a
38-yard
rhythm on
line.
offense, and we will be fine. We'll be absolutely fine.
15 yards through the air. It's good for a Panther first down. They'll give on the ground. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
Nice, very nice.
Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pick up a 14 and a first down.
Let's go. Cowboy 80. Trap 60.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Let's go now.
Back to throw.
Use your
They'll look
aggressiveness
to set
against
up
you.
the screen here.
Oh, I was trying to spin the other way.
25-yard line.
You want to do that?
They
That's
get
cool.
24 on that one. It's a Carolina first down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
And he'll be out of bounds, a pickup of 5.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part, so once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
Quick throw, taken in.
Beautiful, beautiful.
And it's going to be first and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 5-yard line.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal.
A second.
Look, a good job, Priester.
Touchdown.
That might get reviewed.
A touchdown.
That's a
Lucky
beautiful
number
run, though. That's
13
touchdown.
on the season. Greg, we better tie those shoelaces tight. We could be in for a track meet. Great start on offense.
Nah,
in
our
this
defense
one.
will get set up.
Yeah, certainly
You'll be all right.
has, Mike. And I think the biggest thing for this offense is how they've bounced back to some
They'll
early
buck up.
adversity. They found themselves trailing here in the first quarter, and they cut into that lead. I got a feeling this thing's going to go
he's
back
good.
and forth, and we're going to have some fireworks ahead of us.
By the time his knee hit, the ball's over. We're good. Bam. Bam.
Extra point attempt to come here. The kick is good. And the Panthers are on the board. It's 10-7.
Yeah, the competition so far has been much tougher this year. It's like
Both teams ready to go.
it's almost like I've switched
more.
everything to all
As
Madden.
the kick's away.
From all pro to all Madden. It's crazy.
He fields it at the 8.
You know, I think the strong drafts have done that, to be honest. You know, obviously we get better draft picks, and so do the other teams.
Saints offense
And,
got those helmets back
yeah,
on.
so you
ready
got
to
the
head off to their
competition's a lot
next
stiffer.
possession.
Plus, I think we've had a little bit of a
Solid
tough
start so far.
schedule. I think this year,
Touchdown
even
and a field goal
even against the Steelers,
on
didn't it?
their
It was a tough
first
game.
2 possessions.
That quarterback was much better than I thought he'd be. I underestimated him. Let me go ahead and
From
blitz.
25, they'll go to work.
See how
First and
Shelby
10.
fits in this set here. He should do a little bit better.
Drive will start on the ground, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
So they're not going to get the yardage to reflect it, but I actually thought
Yeah,
that
I'm
was a
gonna run
pretty
some
nice
three-
job
I'm
by
gonna
the
try
running
some
back, at
3-4
least getting
here
back
there.
to the original line of scrimmage.
Believe it or not.
This offensive line, they've got to do a better job getting him through untouched. His yards before contact got to be better.
Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop him for no gain. Yet again.
I almost think against the run it might be better because it
third
puts our
down.
best players in.
Clearly the plan on offense was to establish the run a little bit on this drive, Mike, but the defense is having
more
none of
of a
it.
press. I don't
First and
normally
second
do that.
down stop, no gain. Now it brings up a third and long. We'll see if they try something else.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. 10-7 is the score. And we'll return to Charlotte in a moment. It's the Saints with the football
Receivers.
here as quarter
We're going to sit in our
begins.
normal defense here.
As they've got it 3rd and 10.
Show 2. We're going to play inside.
Cowboy 80.
See how that goes. Interception. Let's go.
Intercepted.
Great fucking catch by
And
Bates.
he's
That
going
was
to give
nice.
his guys a short field to work with. And
Yeah, I think these
chance
adjustments are going to work. I think they're
lead.
ultimately going to work for us.
This is really
He was sitting right there in that in that
NFL,
spot where
the
we've been
ability
getting
to
burned
play
in.
off
To be
script and use
honest,
your legs to extend.
we've been
the
getting burned
play.
right there.
I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
They go 3 tight ends here.
And then
on
for this,
1st
I've actually
and
switched.
10.
I think players as well. Oh no, not on this one.
Here we go.
I thought it was this one.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry
Take
here.
those 3 yards. I'll
And
take them.
that'll be a pickup of 3.
Brought down at the 31.
From the 31. Here is 2nd down and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll stick with him again.
Nice block by
Now they are
Argon.
in business. Inside the 15-yard line. 16-yard pickup on
Yeah,
that
this is
one.
at wing pair.
It's
I don't know if
good
you see,
for
but next to
a
84, I got
first down.
72.
And these are the explosive
That's
runs
what-
that
there we go.
open
Escobar
everything
right
up.
there,
There's all
baby.
this
We should be able to
conversation
fucking
about the
plow through 'em
value
on this
of
side
the
now.
run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for.
Nice.
It's how many
If Argon didn't
big
get smoked
plays
right
do
there,
they
probably would've got a
generate
touchdown.
on the ground. And when you can
All right,
generate
so-
big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
Cowboy 18 ready.
The Panthers will take their
All right.
first
I messed it
timeout,
up.
and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
Got it. Ready?
I was adjusting the wrong receiver, and I ran out of time.
3. Drop going. Ready.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And it'll be a pickup of 3.
Actually, I think I know it's going to work here.
3rd down.
Good old
forthcoming.
halfback screen. They're probably going to blitz because it's 3rd and 2. They've been very aggressive with their blitzing on 3rd down.
Let's go.
Rush comes.
There we go.
They're setting up the screen. And he will score. Touchdown.
There we go.
2nd touchdown for him in the game. Number 14 on the year.
Priester's fucking tearing it. He gets better every year, this guy. It's like ridiculous.
The extra point try forthcoming. He's got it. Panthers are on top. It's 14-10.
The score, Panthers 14, Saints 10.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks.
Sorry if I had my mic off. Yeah, we're going to probably keep him in the game.
Starts from the 5. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25.
Agnew and Golston.
That's where the
Destroy that
offense
guy.
will take over.
24-yard line.
Now, out comes the New
Let's
Orleans
go.
offense. They're ready to take over once again. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Handoff here, up the middle, and
Oh, nice.
not
O'Donnell
bad.
making
Good
plays.
defense, held to
I tell you,
no
when
gain.
he plays good, man, I played against him. He was
Run game started here
dominant.
early on this drive,
So,
Mike, and they're just going to have
actually
to do a
pretty
better
pumped.
job up front. There's
We
really
can get him
nowhere for
going.
this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
They'll throw out of the gun. That one, take it in. That's Teteroa McMillan. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line.
That's good.
First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down.
First down, New Orleans.
tight end going in motion here.
Beautiful fucking block shed by 94.
And he's able to force his way through one man,
That's
but he can only
350
muster about
pounds
a yard
just
on
knocking
that
the
play.
shit out of you right
Second
there.
down.
I like 3-4 mixing it in here
Nice
and
job
there.
by the running back making the
So
first
far.
guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to be
nice.
dropped after a pickup of
Third and
about
3.
5.
That's a gain of 5.
Look at that bear again.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Let's do the Sam Mike one.
Third
Let's see how that
down.
works. We're just
3 to go.
experimenting now.
To the right side, he finds McMillan. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Use my aggressiveness against
It's
me.
a gain of 28 as they convert on third down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
2nd and 10.
They'll look to throw again.
We got fucking
And
smashed.
that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his
Yeah, you
arm
won't
all the
see
way through.
Agnew getting as
It's
many
gonna bring
sacks
up
unless I switch
a
him
third
back.
down.
Because I got Shelby in that one, that mid blitz. I got Shelby there now. I think he'll work out a little bit better right there. He's a little better of a pass
Throwing
rusher.
now from the gun. That one too far out in front. It is
That pressure, man.
incomplete. Out comes
pressure.
Riley Patterson to try the field goal. This a 48-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Saints are back within a point. It's 14-13.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
The Panthers offense about ready to take over once more. Operating from their own 23,
We'll keep it on,
they'll
Knox.
begin 1st and 10.
Here we go.
This is a big game for us. We need to win.
Up the middle they go. And a spirited run there, somehow managing to gain a couple of yards.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
On second down, it's a run with Swift.
Beautiful, beautiful
Going to
blocking.
be brought down shy of the 35, but that is good enough to move
Beautiful
the
blocking.
sticks.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference.
Sitton is really good in the slot. He's better. I think when you play with him, he feels like he's better after he gets the catch than Kelly is. That's why I switched him.
It's a Carolina first down.
70 Lions. Warriors 70.
Like the ball.
And the back judge throws the flag. He looks at the ball.
That sucks.
Looks
I
at
think
the
I was
clock.
set up pretty
Clock
good there.
says 0. That's a delay of game.
Mustang 19. 70. Hawks 18.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Throwing right, it's taken in.
Let me see that play. Let me see that play. Yeah, that was the play. Okay. Cool. I wanted to make sure someone was
Rules for the
open like
receivers, Mike, they
downfield.
call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest.
Oh, man. Come on.
Intercepted.
Why does he keep throwing it behind
Picked off by Kool-Aid McKinstry.
He throws those long passes behind everybody.
the 20.
I want him to throw it far.
And he's gonna bring this
I want him to
one
throw it past
the
them,
distance.
not behind
Down
them.
New Orleans.
Oh my God, that's so annoying. I didn't wait that long to throw the ball. I mean, I guess he did kind of throw it in front. Well, he didn't really have to adjust to it too much, I guess, but I just threw it in double coverage. Okay.
So, Mike, the second that ball came out of his hand,
Okay.
I held my breath because when you are
I'm really
late,
trying to
especially throwing the
incorporate
ball
that more
out
into
towards
my-
the sideline, it is not going to end
into
up
my,
good at this level. And the
into my
second
plays, like
he
these
saw
long
that ball in the
passes,
air
but
and
it's
broke on it, he had
he's either
six,
throwing
and
it behind him
all he
or
had
it's
to
a
do really
50-50
was make
ball
the
most of the
catch,
time.
and then he was just off to the races, and it was nothing but green grass out in front.
Damn it. So disappointing. Okay. The injuries this year, too, are just kind of crazy. Sucks. Fine. Okay. All right. That sucks. Just this whole
Both
year
teams
so far
ready
has
to
been
go
crazy.
once more as the kick's away.
Damn it.
A short one taken at the 10. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Yeah, I've thrown more
Panthers
interceptions
offense
this year than I
makes
have
their
in,
way
like,
back out to the
many
field for their
seasons.
next possession. They'll start out first down and 10. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. From the 34 now, it's first and 10.
At the 34-yard line.
Go! Viking 18.
You see how he has to, like, come back for it? I want him to throw it over his head. Please drop in the comments. Maybe I don't know how to do it. I'm pushing forward on the left stick, and I'm just hitting the button, trying to get a medium kind of, you know,
this play going
bullet
for
pass
30 yards.
slash with a little bit of touch on it, but it's like it just feels like it's always like a Hail Mary pass. I don't want a Hail Mary pass. I want to hit him on a while he's running in stride so he can fucking keep going. It just feels like every time I throw it up there, it's like a Hail Mary. It's like a 50-50 Hail Mary pass. I don't want that.
First and 10 now from the 36.
Panther Street. Panther Street. Shut up. Track 72.
Well, okay, third time's a charm.
This one complete right side. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
First down.
Give them 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
Come on. Set. 70 rep cowboy. Let's go.
This one's going to be taken in over the middle.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Saints 14-yard line.
Back to the air one more time. And the Panthers are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts, and they'll stop at just over a minute remaining in this first half.
Hey, smash.
Swift trying to fight his way into the end zone, but they will mark him short.
Can we have more
Down
injuries this
at
year?
the
I mean,
one.
that's the only thing I
Play
think
is
that's missing
stopped for a moment.
from this season, is
It
us
is an
having more
injured
injuries. We
Carolina
just haven't had
Panther
enough
on the
injuries.
field. From the one.
I think we need
Second
more.
and goal.
The hell?
Let's go. Ready.
One more time, they try Swift. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year.
God, okay. Push pause again and try again. Blah 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 blah. Okay, judge is going to be here. Judge is starting to rest of the game.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world.
Let's allow 4
He's
touchdowns in
able to
the first half
the
and then
defense
shut
right
them
there
down
at the point of attack.
Every single game.
It's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. From the 6, here comes a return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Saints offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. They'll do so with 1st and 10. That's into the hands.
The angles are much better.
On the slant.
Much better.
And he's got it to the 35-yard line. Saints going to use their second timeout as the clock stops. 50 seconds to play until halftime.
Here we go. Jack. Ready.
McMillan comes in motion. They'll look to throw here on first down. And
fullback dropping the ball.
It's incomplete.
Dropping a catchable ball is one of the worst feelings. It feels like the entire stadium is laughing at you, and all I know is firsthand, you just want to get another opportunity to put that one behind you.
Looking middle of the field, it's complete.
They do a lot of like bunchy plays.
Maybe 3
cover inside,
and it's going to set up 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Field drop to throw.
And they throw outside.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
And no chance to turn upfield. He's forced out of bounds after a very short return.
27-yard line.
Why is he? Oh.
There's offense going to take over just before the half. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line.
We're just going to let them run out.
The 32-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
So it is a 1-point game here at the half as we check in with, and hold that thought, let's get right back to it. We are ready for the 3rd quarter. Certainly a tightly contested first half, and you'd expect more of that here in the second half. A 1-point game as quarter 3 begins. He's across the 20.
So let me see something real quick. Coaching. Sub depth chart. He's got moderate. He can go in every once in a while. That's okay. Okay. Also, I want to see a running back. He's severe, so we are keeping him out of the game. He's not going to come back today.
Down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard
The Panthers offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. As we check the league leaders in passing yards, you can see he is right up there among the best in the NFL. They'll start on the ground with Swift, and he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
With the struggles they had running the ball in the first half, Mike, it makes sense that they're trying here early in the second to get this ball carrier going. But this last run's not going to do him any favors. Another rush, another loss of yards.
Now they'll set up to throw.
Dang it, he's double teamed.
Coverage very good there.
They're gonna bite.
Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers.
I was trying to throw it to a Hitchens.
Especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
The Saints offense ready for their first possession of this second half. The deficit is 1 as they'll search now for that go-ahead score. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll take a
beautiful
shot
interception by
down
Sims.
the middle of the field.
I don't know. Yates is a 95 speed. That's crazy.
With a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Fast quarterback.
It's not often, Mike,
He's one of the fastest
everything breaks
safeties in the league. He
for
was just
this type
caught
of
up to him.
return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Back to throw.
Oh, shit, he cut the fuck out of him. Hell yeah.
To the right side here.
Breaking ankles, bro.
And he will get into
Man,
the end zone.
He fucked that guy up.
Touchdown, Panthers.
He's such a good route runner.
Just a beautiful ball there by the.
I mean, how many times have we seen him make that cut on that corner and that just
in the NFL,
that cornerback just kind of slips and falls? Yeah, he's wide open.
Deliver the ball, it's too late. So often these quarterbacks throw their guy open. They anticipate where the void in the coverage is going to be. That's exactly the reason this play worked out here, Mike, and he's able to connect here for a big touchdown.
That was huge. So that's what we needed on defense, right there.
The extra point.
We needed that on defense. Slow the momentum down.
He gets it to go, and the Panthers are going to open up the lead to 8.
Panthers 28, Saints 20.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Saints offense ready to get back at it. The deficit is 8 as this drive begins with 1st and 10.
Little linebacker sting.
Here we go. Hip it up. Cougar 19.
Right away, they'll set up to throw.
Another interception. Hell yeah.
Continue.
Yeah, these defensive adjustments have really helped.
That's about as bad
I love
as you
Shelby.
can possibly get, Mike. You're only one play into the drive.
He's been on my team, man. I've tried to star the players over him. He's hung in there every time he comes in. He fucking makes
watching your
plays.
opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
Beautiful interception by Shelby. Jeez. Really good linebacker on that strong side. Really good linebacker. Good against the run. He's solid against pass.
Point attempt to follow. It's up and through. Panthers will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
Saints 20.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Safe kick taken at the 5. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. The Saints offense ready to take over possession of the football.
Okay, ready?
They'll begin with 1st and 10.
Get it.
They'll run it on the inside handoff. This will be a Saints first
Queen
down.
could not shake that guard.
Take it up to about the 33-yard line.
The ability to be effective on 1st down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Damn.
Under pressure, and he'll go
Nice,
down.
O'Donnell. Hell yeah.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
They'll
Fuck out of here.
Quickly to McMillan. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Well, let's give the defense a little credit here. You talk about read and reacting quickly. They recognize the screen right out of the jump, and he's able to beat the blocker to the spot and keep him to no gain.
What a fucking play on defense by
They
Johnson.
really ratcheted up the coverage there.
Gaining that momentum. That's what this game's about. You make a play here or there. You gain momentum, and man, it is hard. It is hard to get the team out of it.
He'll punt it away for the second time. This fielded inside the 35.
Let's go. We just need to get more momentum on offense, believe it or not. It just feels like we're a little inconsistent.
Here's the Carolina offense now as they head out to take over for their next possession. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on first down. Just shy of midfield.
Probably blitz here.
Here's 2nd and 4.
Oh, no, it didn't.
Here's a screen taken in by Swift. And they'll get him down after a
Swift's not too bad of a pass catcher either. He's serviceable catching the ball. With Argon for that backside end.
They will run it over center with Swift. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 4.
Panthers 60. Panthers 60.
They'll look to throw. Quickly to the outside and complete.
Ooh, I should have stayed a little bit more in. He probably would
in the red
have
zone, inside the 20.
scored there.
Another great throw, and that's been the story as you check out these numbers. I mean, he has done everything this team has asked of him
a little
and
much.
more.
Yeah, just a little bit more inside, and he probably would have got a touchdown there.
Okay, break.
So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. And he's in! Touchdown, Carolina.
They cover inside, I hit tight end. They cover outside, I hit Shepard. That's how that play works.
Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this third quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the third quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
Point after try forthcoming. His kick is good, and the Panthers are able to extend the lead.
42, Saints 20.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. Now, out comes the New Orleans offense. They're ready to take over once again. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. That's taken in by McMillan. He's close to a first down. To gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. 2nd and inches. Now a give up the middle. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
A tight end in motion now. They'll stay on the ground. Ooh, well, now you see him, now you don't. Good move there, and a gain of 6.
A 6-yard pickup.
Someone knocked the shit out of him.
2nd and 4.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. And the struggles continue. He's dropped behind the line again. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He's got a man. That's McMillan. They'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Saints.
Cowboy
First
80.
down.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
At the 40-yard line.
76. Cut up. Ready.
Back to throw.
You do not want to be sacked by that guy.
Taken down. They got him.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but
You're lucky you didn't
that's
get
the third
squished.
sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Ready. Cowboy 80. Ready.
He'll look to throw. Got a man here.
What?
Complete.
Come on, man.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line.
Okay, I'm doing a conservative tackle on him. It's like he's just
for
running
the
by him.
defense. They allow a conversion on 3rd and
That's
16.
crazy. That's fucking crazy.
Let's go now.
McMillan, the man in motion. Throwing now on 1st and 10.
I literally shaded my guys to the inside. They were throwing inside
He's
plays.
got it. And he's in.
There's not much I can do there.
Touchdown, Saints.
He's lined up one-on-one, and it's a mismatch from the very beginning. He's just so fast, so big. He's kind of part tight end, part wide receiver, and when you have that type of skill set, it's just going to be hard to stop.
That is caught. And they get the 2-point conversion.
I know it
Right in the
sounds
dick.
like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm
Stupid
really
fucking
not. Down here
dancer, dude.
this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size,
That dance
the
is so
length,
dumb.
the
They gotta take the
athleticism,
dance out.
and matchups these tight ends can
It's just so
create.
stupid.
Man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
27-yard line.
The Panthers offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. The lead is a couple of touchdowns as this drive kicks off 1st and 10. And he'll be taken
Man, I was so
down
disappointed
at
at
the
3rd down.
40-yard
They
line.
converted it.
13 yards to start that drive. And a quick 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield.
Panthers
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
at the 48-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Swift. And a hard-earned yard as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's
Back
2nd
blown
down.
out.
60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Let's go now. Cougar 19.
What the fuck
to the
throw was
right
that?
side.
Why does he
And
throw it
incomplete.
behind them? It's so
There's certain
maddening
guys,
to
Mike,
me.
that have earned
He's
the
wide
right
open and he
to
just
make
throws
those
it behind him.
tight window throws, and that doesn't mean that he's not going to get himself into trouble from time to time, but we've seen throughout his career his ability to make throws that other guys are either uncomfortable or unable to
Those
make
angles.
is a big reason why he's kind of in a class all of his own.
Those angles.
A gain there of 11. It's good for a Panther 1st down.
Here we go. 70.
And that is incomplete. They couldn't hook up there. As time has expired, the 3rd quarter has come to an end. So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Cup 19. Cup 19. Cowboy 80.
They'll look to throw yet again. Quick throw taken in. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
Gain of 8 brings up 3rd and 2.
They'll try to set up the screen here to Swift. Give him 13 on that screen play. And a first down.
That might end up being the backbreaker right now. This defense desperately needed to get off the field and give their offense a chance to cut into this 2-score lead. But instead, they now got to defend a fresh set of downs. And as you look up at this clock, they might be running out of time.
The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
Taken down at the 11-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Here's 2nd and 6.
They're definitely defending the pass.
Another run here. Another run.
I don't know
by
what Ringer
Swift.
did when he turned around.
Shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. He'll try to keep the drive rolling, facing 3rd and 6.
Panthers, Buffalo 18.
And that is caught
Kind of a
in
lobby
the end
pass
zone.
right there,
He's
but
in.
I mean, he completed it.
Touchdown.
It's not exactly how I want to think of it.
Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle
28
stage
points.
right
We were
now.
each
I
allowing
just
too
don't think
many
there's
points.
any coming back from this.
We're allowing too many points.
Next to score, Panthers 49. Saints 28.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return.
Look at him, just Agnew's such a good player. Dude. He just doesn't do anything. You get near him, he's going to get you.
The
Like,
Saints
that's
offense back onto the field for their next possession.
really
Things
good.
not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down.
Ready? 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Short pass taken in by the tight end. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 26-yard line.
And he's not going to be able to get away.
He ain't
Good
running by people.
defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
Back at the 22-yard
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
They'll try to hit him with a screen.
Yeah.
Good hustle by
He took
the
on that
defense to
blocker
get
right
the
there.
offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass.
Not the worst play call there. I actually like 3rd down screen game, especially when you're anticipating some pressure, an over-aggressive defense who's selling out to get to the quarterback. In this case, not a lot of room to operate. They don't convert.
And for
Bates.
the 4th time
Let's
today,
go.
he has
Yeah, we're
been
got a lot of
intercepted.
interceptions today.
And the Panthers will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
Result of the play is a turnover.
I think it's the most interceptions we've ever had in the game, to be honest.
Here we go.
This drive will begin with a run by Swift.
Nice.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Swift has run really well today.
But even 20 yards, impressive
Love it.
start to this drive.
At the 37-yard
And this is the
line.
point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the 4th quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
On first down, they give it right back to Swift. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
At the 34-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Let's go.
Now give on the ground, and he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard.
He's taken down
Now
at the
it's
33-yard
3rd down.
line. It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Okay, break. 19 tight, 19 tight. Let's go now. 70 Lions.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the first down.
Panthers
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that
Threw me off because the
will wind
buttons
up
usually are different on that.
incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Panthers 6, 79 Broncos.
Oh, he actually completed that and caught
on the
it.
slant.
Looked like he was going to get smacked down at the line of
To a
scrimmage.
gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
It's 3rd and 7.
Throwing now from the gun. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
Pretty good season for him.
What's the old saying, Mike? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. And at this point, there's just really no reason to not just continue to target him. He's been running free all game long, and you can see the numbers. They bear that out. It's evident right from the start that they were going to look his way early and often, and I think it turned out to be a pretty good game plan.
And he'll take it on in.
Beautiful.
Carolina. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
The good thing is we haven't had to lean on Shepard. Nice to see Sitton getting in there.
Point after, coming up here. The kick is good. Panthers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Saints 28.
Yeah, I'm really happy with my defense getting the interceptions they've been getting. I just want to see a bit more consistency with stopping them.
The
But
kickoff team is out on the field.
I know it sounds a
And
little
we're back
crazy,
to it as the kicks away.
like especially in the first half.
This
You know, we just
taken in
still feel like we
at
were.
the 8-yard line.
Maybe it's going to be an
Across the
adjustment.
20, they'll mark them down before the
Agnew again getting
25-yard
tackled?
line. That's where the offense will take over. The Saints offense ready to take over once more. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
The RPO, that one is complete. And he'll be run out of bounds. It's a good gain on 1st down. They pick up 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll get the 1st down there. A pickup of about 5 yards.
For the Saints. 1st down.
Let's go now.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
On the RPO, he'll just flip it forward. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Let's see if I can change his
We'll try
coverage.
again here. 2nd and 10. They'll send a tight end in motion.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
3rd down. And 10 yards to go.
Get it.
He'll drop to throw. This one complete right side. And he'll
Like
be
how they're
out
playing
of
now, to be
bounds,
honest.
well short of the line to gain. And that'll set up 4th down.
Ready, ready. 68.
That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Going to give the ball over on down.
I don't think we're getting the middle push that we had when I had Agnew. And switching Shelby I thought would be more, but maybe it's
Give
just
up
our
the middle
offensive
with
line.
Swift. There he goes. Inside the 30. And he's going to be taken down.
And all you can do at this point, Mike, is just really marvel at how well he's been able to run the ball. And throughout the course of the game, they've certainly not been shy in giving it to him. And I think he's held up his side of the bargain.
So
No, he's
2
done well.
minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this.
The ball carried by
Every team
Cover the
makes
edge.
an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
70 Lions. Check go.
Throwing over the middle, this one is complete. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Another really nice throw right there, and as you can see the numbers he's been able to put up here, I'm a little surprised, if I'm being honest, Mike, with just how easy it seems to have been. It just seems like he's made every right decision every time that he's decided to throw the ball.
That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down. And that will not officially end it, but for all intents and purposes, they're going to be able to run the clock down from here. Quick throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete. Well, the receiver really didn't have much time to get himself open, so the incompletion brings up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down.
Again, behind him. Even though he caught it, but it's thrown it behind him. It's got to be something
They
I'm
are
doing.
going to extend
Gotta
the
be something I'm
lead
doing.
here in the final minute of play. We
Good
might
throw,
need a
but yeah.
calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession.
Now we're trying to get back on track,
and we've
man.
seen him do that
We don't really care
all
about the score. We're
game
trying to
long.
get back on
So the
track.
kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. He fields it at the 8.
Dude, Agnew's got
He's
every
across the
fucking
20,
tackle.
taken down just shy of the 25. The Saints offense ready to come back out.
We're just going to run
for this next
our defense.
possession.
They're going to try to get
They'll
us out
see
of
if
our
they
nickel
can put
defense.
something together here, beginning with 1st and 10.
Come on. Set. 70. Ready. Hut.
They'll a loose football. No turnover here. One of the guards able to get the football and get on it to keep possession.
There we go. Yeah,
So
I like this.
it's
The second half we
over.
played better.
It's a win for the Panthers. They get the home victory here in the division.
Game definitely felt
in the
better.
first of their 2 scheduled matchups.
Definitely felt better. I
Have
think
a
we're going to be
chance
pretty good
to go
from here
for
on
the
out.
season sweep on the road later in the season.
Knox saying what's up to Knox.
So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson.
Yeah.
And our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. You've
Definitely
been
liked how the
watching
defense played,
NFL
in
on
spots.
EA Sports. For more, log on to EASports.
Wish we could have started a little bit better defensively.
So
but
long, everybody.
offensively, everything felt pretty good, even though Priester wasn't in the game. I think we did throw an interception, which sucked. I have to figure out the longer passes. They're just, I don't know if it's just kind of how the game is or what, but I have a tendency to throw behind them on passes that I would say probably 15 yards and over. I throw behind them a lot. Oh, that stupid fucking pants. Bam. Best receiver in the league, baby. Let's check out our stats. I'm kind of curious. I know it's a pretty big stat day, which is good. Six touchdowns, 1 interception. Our touchdown to interception ratio is fantastic. We just throwing more interceptions than I want to throw, but 347 yards, nice, good completion percentage. Swift ran really well. Priester ran well when he was in. Let's see. Shepard, man, just quiet, big game. Hitchens, nice game. Agnew led the team in tackles. I think a lot of that was special teams tackles. see, sacks. Johnson had 2 sacks. Brandon had a sack, good job. Vulture went easy on him. 4 interceptions. That was the big thing in this game. 4 interceptions. Hell yeah. Hey, definitely felt better. I think the changes worked, and this is what the progressing through the season's about. And I'm just trying to figure things out and get better. Anyway, catch y'all later. Peace.